just riding home, you know. We've done 100 and whatever K into Essex, and yeah, got taken out from behind by a car, essentially. Can't really put it more bluntly than that. As time goes on, I kind of remember it even more than I did at the time, so it's like you know, you start to remember things. I was in the trauma ward for 6 days, and yeah, had a lot of time to kind of like think over what's important. I mean, cycling is essentially my life. Like most cyclists, you know, it's one of the most important things. At the time, you feel like that anyway. You know, training is everything. You can't miss a day cycling, especially for me last year. With lockdown and being on furlough, every day was training day, so it was like, you know, it was the most important thing. Kept me mentally and physically healthy. To be at peak and then have it taken away from you is like, you don't know what to do. Thinking about it and talking about it now is still quite difficult, really. But it's good to talk about. You can't hide it away. There was a couple of months where I couldn't talk to anyone about it, really. I couldn't talk to my parents, my wife. I just didn't want to really talk about it. But like therapy and talking to friends and family, it has kind of made it easier. So the next few weeks are basically just a few days, a few mornings, few hours on the turbo, just kind of getting my legs used to spinning again, really. Actually refinding the love of cycling, like why you started cycling in the first place. It was getting to a point where, you know, you find new ways to love the sport, but by that you lose the reason why you started cycling. And that was just purely for the love of it, for getting out with mates. Like that's how you start. You know, I got my first mountain bike when I was 10, and I was doing like day-long rides with my dad. You know, so there was no numbers then. It was about trying to keep up with my dad. But that's it. You start cycling because you love it. You don't start cycling because you're the fastest. Cycle because you love it. Don't cycle because like you got an FTP of 400 or like, you know, it's important, but it's not the most important thing. You need to love it. You need to enjoy it. So it's been 6 months since the crash. I've been doing physio, private NHS physios, loads of turbo, just trying to get the legs back to some sort of normality. But also loads of therapy as well to try and make me feel decent on the road. You know, try and battle the anxiety of being on the road again, really. I mean, cycling now means to me it's about spending time with mates, kind of getting out, clearing your head. It's going to be different, I think.